5:30, the family of a woman who passed away from COVID-19 is suing an assisted living facility in Delray Beach for negligence and wrongful death.
The family tells CBS 12 News that they were surprised to learn that numerous other patients at that same facility had also contracted COVID. CBS 12's Al Peffley joins us live in Delray Beach, just outside the facility, with the details. Al?
Jim, the allegations against Grand Villa of Delray East are spelled out in this lawsuit that was filed today. The family of a woman who died is accusing this facility of, quote, negligent, substandard conduct and gross neglect.
I felt like they totally betrayed us. They told us she was going to be safe.
Relatives of 81-year-old Sarah Schleider say she passed away from COVID-19 last June after she contracted COVID at Grand Villa of Delray East, an assisted living facility where she lived.
Her death was 100% preventable.
Their lawsuit against Grand Villa of Delray East says, quote, the defendant's facility was a catastrophe of epic proportions.
This is one of the worst examples of negligence I think I've ever seen at a single nursing home in the state of Florida.
The family's attorney says at Grand Villa of Delray East, residents and staff were not wearing masks, the facility was not doing temperature checks, and did not provide adequate training to the staff on infection control procedures.
If they did everything according to what they should have, then maybe she wouldn't have gotten COVID, and then maybe she'd be here with us today.
Schleider, who suffered from Alzheimer's, was a retired special education teacher and great-grandmother and an accomplished pianist. She moved into Grand Villa of Delray East in October 2019.
She was, my world. I mean, she was the sweetest woman in the world.
Her daughter says once the COVID pandemic started, they called frequently to check on their mother, and the facility reassured them their mother was safe. They say Schleider's son in New York tried to reach administrators at Grand Villa of Delray East, but they did not return his calls. He finally called on a Sunday and talked to a line cook who said he was in charge of the facility that day, and that more than 40 residents had contracted COVID, and that 10 residents at the facility had died from COVID.
If they're negligent, they should take responsibility for their actions.
We take any allegation, no matter the severity, very, very seriously. Part of our commitment to our residents and family members is open communication. So we look forward to being able to fully address these claims as soon as we have enough information to do so.
And attorneys for Schleider's family say a state agency, the Agency for Healthcare Administration, found that this facility failed to provide a safe and decent living environment for the residents, and they fined them $5,000 last July, about a month after Schleider died. Her relatives are seeking in excess of $30,000 in damages. Live in Delray Beach, Al Peffley, CBS 12 News.